Hello everybody, Jason here from Sone Gaming with another playthrough of Age of Empires 4. We are on the Mongol Empire. We're going to be starting with the Battle of Kulka River. There's quite a bit going on here, so let's go and get it started.
From the vast reaches of the Mongolian steppe, an army of over 100,000 men swept aside all resistance, claiming territories that spanned continents. Their leader, Genghis Khan, proclaimed his life's ambition was to unite the world under one empire. Having conquered the East, the Mongols turned their attention to the west, where they would come face to face with some of the greatest armies of medieval Europe. Would Genghis Khan's legendary warriors finally meet their match? By 1221, the Mongols had taken cities throughout Asia, generating vast amounts of tribute from those they conquered. The West, however, was still an untapped resource. Genghis Khan sent his trusted generals, Jebei and Subutai, to attack Europe. With an army of 20,000, Jebei and Subutai took the West by surprise, raiding cities and destroying armies. Within 2 years, they had the prosperous Rus territories in their sights. But in their way was a Rus army of over 40,000 men. Outnumbered, Jebei and Subutai turned and started to head back east. The Rus sensed an easy victory and set off in pursuit of their retreating enemies. For 8 days, the fast-moving Mongols stayed just out of reach. Then, Jebei and Subutai set their trap. They lured the Rus across the Kulka River and turned to fight. The Rus had fallen for one of the Mongols' most effective tactics, the feigned retreat. The stage was set for the Mongol army to test themselves against Europe's finest.
Subutai.
The Mongols charged across the European plains, with the fatigued Rus army in close pursuit. The Rus had fallen for the Mongol tactic of the feigned retreat, and unknowingly followed them into peril. The Mongol general sprung his trap on the enemy scouts. With the Rus scouts cut down, General Subutai crossed the Kulka River.
Subutai.
Here, he would stage a full-scale ambush on the vast Rus army.
Okay.
Subutai directed his warriors to split up and lie in wait for the enemy.
Хойгч турахгүй хадгалт хойг турахгүй да. босодхон. Хоёх торхгууд бэлэн. Хоёх торхгууд ударт. Би бэлэн. Хоёх торхгууд бэлэн. Жардаг ёсоор болсон. Хоёх торхгуудаа жиргэн. Хоёх торхгууд ударт цаг боллоо. Хоёх торхгуудаа бэлэн. Жаагсуу ойдон оруулдгаа. Анхааралтай давтагдах. Чархийг дагах уу яа? Хоёрс торхгүй хадгалдаанд бил. Хоёрс торхгүй.
For Subatai's strategy to be effective, he needed to spring his trap before the Rus recovered from their long pursuit. He sent his most fearsome Mangadai horse archers to draw the Rus quickly towards the ambush site. These highly skilled warriors could fire their bows rapidly while riding at speed. The Mongol provocation was effective, and the Rus hastily pursued. The Rus army had fallen for the feigned retreat and rode straight into the Mongol ambush. With the enemy surrounded, Subatai's battle-ready warriors descended from all sides. The Mongol ambush was devastating, and Rus numbers were reduced to a few desperate stragglers. Seeing the fate of their comrades, the last Rus encircled themselves in a makeshift fort of baggage carts.
Baggage carts? Now gonna go. Go kill it.
The Rus stockade fell. Despite a valiant last stand, the remnants of the Rus army were cut down. Spurred on by the crushing victory at the Kulka River, the Mongols advanced ever further into the heartland of the Rus.
Battle of Kulka River, that's done.
On the banks of the Kulka River, thousands of Rus were killed by the Mongols. The hunters had become the hunted. But in the years leading up to this Mongol raid in the west, Genghis Khan had been focusing his attacks on the east and the Qin dynasty of northern China. Controlling wealthy lands and trade routes, Qin cities overflowed with riches. In 1210, the Qin's new ruler, seeing Genghis Khan as a threat, demanded that he swear loyalty to him. Genghis Khan refused. To the Qin, this defiance was a declaration of war. The Qin had a huge army, and their territory was protected by vast fortifications, known today as the Great Wall. The Mongols had never faced a more formidable enemy. Genghis Khan knew the only way to defeat the Qin would be to take their heavily defended capital city, Zhongdu, on the other side of the Great Wall.
Yeah. A lot of wall.
Genghis Khan would be committing his people to a long, hard war. Would the rewards be worth the cost? For answers, he looked to the gods. Climbing a sacred mountain, he prayed to the eternal sky. After 4 days, he received his answer. The Mongols would be victorious. With divine reassurance, the Mongol army set out across the steppe. They must break through the Great Wall to destroy the Qin dynasty and further expand the Mongol Empire.
The Great Wall.
The Qin fortress of Xiangyang blocked Genghis Khan's path to the Great
Xiangyang.
Wall. Seeing the strength of the defenses at the front of the fortress, Genghis Khan dispatched his scouts to seek out an alternate approach. Mongol warfare relied heavily on the mobility of mounted scouts. They could travel at high speed, explore the terrain, and gather information on enemy weaknesses. The Khan's swift riders advanced up the steep mountain, discovering a hidden path above the Qin fortress.
Casting wolves. Kill it. Sitting here watching them fight a wolf with swords. Thank you.
The Qin had deployed patrols on the mountain above their fortress. But the Mongol scouts, although isolated from their army, had the advantage of speed.
아직은 칫. 낙소.
Hope this is the way.
The Mongol riders discovered an embankment leading to the back of the fortress. Here they found far fewer Qin defenses than at the front. Learning of the weak defenses at the back of the fortress, Genghis Khan saw his opportunity to attack. The Mongols began their ride to battle. If the Mongols took the fortress, they could freely advance on the Great Wall.
Let's go kill everybody. Wow. 2,000 resources by burning buildings.
The Mongols burned the enemy building, claiming valuable spoils from the ruins. The Mongols sacked the fortress of Xiangyang, ensuring that they would not be attacked from behind as they advanced on the Great Wall. With the Qin fortress posing no further threat, Genghis Khan called on his people to bring in their mobile camp. Next, the Mongols needed a base close to the Great Wall. They targeted the Qin village of Yangchang.
흔들리게 모두 그동안 따라.
What?
이나로 오스르면 아니 가는 거 아니야?
Hier te pakken,
에이, 나 빠르다 와. 안으로 더 통. 어디 있어? 어디 있어?
Can I attack? You think I should attack this group?
Hearing of the Mongol advance, nearby Qin villages began sending attacks, hoping to weaken Genghis Khan's army. By destroying the Qin village, the Mongols had stopped the attacks from its garrison.
이나로 자르게 닥소 점점 세금이다 오테르 바닥소
An option. We're gonna go ahead and attack. I think we're good. Not gonna northern village here.
이나로 오테르 바닥소
Hey.
자르게 일자모이 점점 세금이다
Alright.
Yanchong fell to the Mongols, and nothing now stood between Genghis Khan and the Great Wall. It was time to face the Qin head-on at the Great Mountain Pass at Zhongyang.
아흔자르게 보도가 닥소 오테르
In order for Genghis Khan's assault to go as planned, he would need to move his base closer to the Great Wall. Fortunately, the Mongols specialized in the construction of mobile camps and could easily pack their holdings and move to a new location.
자르게 일자 모임.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Bit.
Dude. One more candy, you got enough. Just go ahead and kill this stupid town over here. Way over here. Sure. While we set up camp.
Üdek. Berç benim.
이쪽은 잘들 일자 모임. 오사하리 단소. 대찬다. 단소.
Okay. Let's bring it back over here.
Dakso.
What's up? You just tell Alexa to stop, and then you tell it to switch.
Besso.
Alright, but you have an appointment coming up here, dude. Maybe. No, I'm recording. Go. I'm sorry. But,
용?
Berče Bartoga.
딱소. 백소.
same as our last name, bud. It's the same as your last name. Army. Not right now. I'll talk to you about it later. Can't talk about it right now.
아 흔들리게 보도록 어딨어?
Let's go test it out. I feel like our army might be big enough to take down the wall.
어딨어?
Hey. You're being too loud, bud. Stop.
자리끼기 딱소. 딱소. 오탄. 어떻게면 어딨어? 자, 콜건 엔제쿠. 비카스럼. 자, 콜건 배당. 악소. 어떻게 맞았어? 자, 콜건 엔드바이. 자, 콜건 달리기 악소. 악소. 자, 콜건 엔드바이. 자, 콜건. 자, 콜건을 배당. 자, 콜건 엔제쿠.
Come on. Almost got it.
The warriors of the grassland stormed the Great Wall. The formidable barricade, thought insurmountable, finally bent to the will of Genghis Khan.
All right. lava on my guys. Got it. Okay. Perfect.
The great keep at Xiangyang Pass burned to the ground, giving the Mongols a secure route into the heart of Qin territory. As pillars of smoke billowed from the mountain pass, Genghis Khan charged forward into new lands and on to his ultimate goal, the wealthy Qin capital of Zhongdu. Genghis Khan had successfully breached the Great Wall of China. He led his forces to the greatest prize in the east, the capital city of Zhongdu.
Zhongdu.
He besieged the city, knowing that its inhabitants could not hold out forever.
Battle of Zhongdu. So there's 9 missions in this one. It looks like we got 2 done so far. Let's start up this Battle of Zhongdu.
Bearing down on the gleaming capital of Zhongdu, Genghis Khan raised the Black Banner of War on his historic enemy, the Qin dynasty. To take the heavily garrisoned capital, the Mongols would have to starve its army by eliminating Chengdu's suppliers.
Alright.
But first, the Khan directed his warriors to raid Qin buildings and villages surrounding Chengdu. Word of the army's wealth would spread, compelling Mongol soldiers from the north to join the fight, seeking spoils of their own.
Güdek. Один чит. Так то. Будет.
Alright.
이나로 호텔을 받았어. 제일 생각하는
Alright. These guys up ahead. I think there's some more buildings up here. This is actually the second time I've played this. I actually screwed up pretty badly on the first round.
Hearing of the Khan's successful raids, Mongol settlers and soldiers arrived to join his army. With his numbers steadily growing, the Khan turned his attention to the capital. He sought to starve Chengdu's army by cutting off its suppliers.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and attack that. I think I can attack the actual market supplying. So from here, what's the town center? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and say, hey, build right here. Which one is? We're gonna say go ahead and do economic. We're gonna attack the markets one by one. And you are gonna unpack here.
헤이! 머리 스톱. 딱 스톱.
You. No, I wanted to add these guys to. Instead of having them separate. Oh yeah, I think I can do that. I do want to go ahead and build some military stuff. I'm gonna go stables first.
A Qin trader made it safely into the city and reported on the Mongols' numbers and movements. Zhongdu would now allocate any military supplies it received to rallying counterattacks on the steppe invaders. The Mongols
now
left
I'm
the
getting
Shunyi
big.
market in ruins, ensuring the village could no longer send supplies to Zhongdu. In destroying the supplying markets, the Mongols denied Zhongdu critical supplies, leaving its garrison weakened.
rotate right around this thing and then.
Genghis Khan's army struck down the trader that was headed to resupply Zhongdu. For every trader killed, Zhongdu lost several days' worth of supplies. The Mongols were systematically choking the city and starving its garrison. The market at Tongzhou was set aflame, and with it many vital supplies intended for the city. As the Mongols continued to sabotage the city's supplies, Chengdu's garrison grew weaker by the day. Despite the Mongols' efforts to stop them, enough Qin traders had entered Chengdu to fully resupply its military. Choosing their Qin launched a counterattack.
My bad. Controller batteries run out. They coming after me? Hope so.
The Mongols put down the Qin counterattack. But another would soon come if Qin traders continued to resupply Chengdu's military.
That's too close to the wall. How do we just get here? Let's see which way they go. Let's go look down here too. Our team 2. We're gonna start up some more military production. I think there's some stuff up here too. Destroy this stuff. Oh, there's a bridge.
아유, 뻔쏘가!
갓나는 포탄! 할매야 못하는 소!
Without hesitation, the Khan's warriors put their torches to the market at Darsin, snuffing out weeks of Zhongdu's supplies. In raising the market at Fangshen, the Mongols had severed a critical supply line to the capital.
Okay, so we severed all the supply lines.
With Zhongdu devastated by starvation, the walls of the great Qin capital were devoid of soldiers, and only a diminished garrison remained. Desperate and isolated, Zhongdu could no longer resist. The time had come for Genghis Khan to launch his assault on the city.
There we go. Look at all those fire bombs hitting this. We go set fire to this town.
Genghis Khan unleashed the wrath of his Mongol warriors on the heart of the beleaguered city. The Great Qin Monument was put to flame. Mongol victory was within reach.
Okay.
The city was ready to fall in the wake of the destruction wrought by the Mongols.
To the palace.
Jangan turun, maintain home. Jangan turun, H-man. Jangan turun, maintain.
Yeah, so that was my second time playing that through. I messed up the first time. I really screwed up.
Zhongdu fell to the wrath of
I
Genghis
separated my
Khan's
forces
warriors,
like immediately, and it just
yielding
did not work
great
out.
riches for the Mongol Empire. The sacking of Zhongdu would be remembered as one of Genghis Khan's most devastating victories. But this was just the beginning of his quest to create a global empire under Mongol rule.
Alright. Let's see what's next.
On June the 1st, 1215,
That's so pretty.
the city of Zhongdu, known today as Beijing, fell to the Mongols. They looted the city, sending caravans loaded with luxuries back home. This victory over the Qin dynasty was to be one of Genghis Khan's greatest triumphs. After his death in 1227, his descendants continued the conquests. And his grandson, Batu Khan, had his eyes on the west. The Mongol raids of the 1220s had shown that the Rus lands held riches worth exploiting. The battles had devastated the Rus elite, and their defenses were weak. So Batu Khan organized an enormous invasion force, determined to turn the Rus lands into vassals of the Mongol Empire. The Mongols captured territory after territory. By 1240, they had their sights on the great city of Kiev. Kiev was a jewel among the Rus principalities, a center of scholarship, power, and wealth. Batu Khan's cousin Monka was put in command of the advance force, ready to attack. Chroniclers tell of Monka's admiration for the beauty of Kiev, so he was reluctant to destroy it. Monka sent his envoys to the city to demand its surrender. But Kiev's commander-in-charge refused and killed the Mongol envoys. Monka would not stand for such disrespect. His army rode to the city walls and prepared to attack. They would show Kiev no mercy.
Hey, Piper. All right, let's see. Siege of Kiev. Let's do this.
Monkey Khan's drive into the west brought the Mongol army to the splendid city of Kiev, the gateway to Europe. The Kievan commander had refused to surrender, leaving Monkey only one choice: to take the city by force.
Эмчүүтэй биднээ тушаалаа. Өслөлтийн хороо тушаал хүлээмгүй. Хороо. Оо. За. Хороо тушаал авахгүй бэлэн. За. Тушаалаар богсоо.
gotta destroy the towers first. Okay.
The Mongol army broke through the gates of Kiev and marched on the city. Monkla Khan called on his people to bring in their mobile camp, while his forces secured a location for it. The immediate area beyond Kiev's main gate was lightly populated, but rich in resources. Beyond lay 3 fortified districts: the outer city, the inner city, and a wealthy trade district. The Khan was determined to punish the defiance of Kiev, and would not relent until the entire city fell to ash. The Mongols unpacked their camp, ready to continue their assault on Kiev. The Mongols took out a Kievan supply convoy and claimed the resources for themselves.
шүү дээ. Бид бүгдийг мэдчихгүй. Зааврыг дагахгүй. Зарилэг буудах. Сонирхол хуу. Онцоо.
It's like one building left. You guys all stopped except for him. Trade district complete.
The unstoppable Mongol army leveled the trade district of Kiev, putting an end to any supplies they could send to the main city.
Huh? Get something. Alright, next is the outer city, then the inner city, and then we'll get that away here. We're gonna work together here. Better stay together. How are we looking here? There's a lot of buildings in this area. uses the trebuchets to. We don't want to be chasing that stuff, guys.
The horde devastated the outer city. This one's a little bit of a longer one, just because I have to trebuchet the crap out of this place. Looks like it's going to be a big area. I don't know how big though. I kind of want to be above 50 for my foot soldiers at least. I mean, I'm going to try to keep production up as we're doing this too. Right here. Have you guys join up. Alright, advance.
오스티 허라 도샤 도다물 오스티 허라 하루 구이 여무여고 베루데
Okay, so we're almost there. Just a lot of buildings. Should be it.
As the last buildings collapsed, the Mongol victory was complete. Kiev had fallen. Monka Khan and his Mongol warriors ran freely through the ravaged city, cutting down any survivors and plundering its riches. With Kiev under Mongol control, the gateway to Europe was open, and the Empire could continue its conquest into the west.
Okay. We're just frozen on these guys. Okay. Oh no. I'm very confused by this. It's a bug. But we did it, so it doesn't show that we did it. That's great. Okay.
On June the 1st,
We're gonna skip
1215,
and just kind of back up off this because we did it, so we're not gonna worry about it. I'll probably just move on to the next one. I want to well, no, yeah, we'll back up and go to the next one. So we're gonna skip this and we're gonna actually quit this. Alright, so the next one is... We'll figure out how to say that. Let's go and see what's going on there.
The Mongols planned a coordinated drive deeper into Europe. They would divide the forces of Poland and Hungary by attacking both kingdoms simultaneously. At Liegnitz, the old armies of Europe would be tested against Mongol-style warfare.
Alrighty, let's get this Liegnitz done.
In the fertile grasslands
Kiev.
of Liegnitz,
So it doesn't even
the
show that I
Mongols
finished
would
it, but
face
I'm not
Europe's
playing that over.
greatest armies, led by the forces of Poland. An army
This is
from
actually my
Bohemia
second
was
time playing
marching
this.
to assist
I actually
the
completed
Polish
it pretty
forces
quick.
gathering at Liegnitz. Together, they hoped to stop the Mongols before Western Europe succumbed to a full-scale invasion. If the Mongols acted quickly, they could defeat the scattered Polish army and force the Bohemians to withdraw.
So I played this
The
once
Mongols
already
had
and got
adopted
it
gunpowder technology
pretty
from their
quick.
Chinese subjects, and now brought with them the mighty nest of bees. This explosive projectile weapon allowed them to target the enemy with a devastating barrage of rockets. By raiding the enemy's farmland, the Mongols could plunder valuable resources. As the farms smoldered and smoke billowed to the sky, the Mongols claimed the spoils from the wreckage.
Save our archers.
The Mongols defeated the Polish detachment and continued their unrelenting drive.
Yeah. Let me pause this. So the reason why I'm playing this again is because we had a bunch of I had a bunch of errors popping up, and some things weren't happening in this, especially in the next one, and it said to delete autosaves and stuff. So. And it makes sense that this is saying, like, we're out of disk space because there is no... It's probably trying to autosave and it can't. There we go. Let's do that. Let's see what happens now. Which makes complete sense because I was like, we keep getting that not enough virtual space or whatever, and it makes sense that it's not having enough if we're having that many saves. Yeah.
The Mongols eliminated Poland's knights, dealing a critical blow to the European forces.
Still got some knights left. Okay. Spearman. Pull it together up there. Get attacked here. Alright. That's a quick one.
Despite being outnumbered by the European armies, the Mongols were victorious. As fire scorched the farmlands of Liegnitz, Europe reeled in horror. The ingenuity of the Mongol Empire had brought a terrifying new kind of destruction to the doorstep of the West.
Alright. That was the Battle
While
of
the
Liegnitz.
Mongols in the north destroyed the Polish army, Batu Khan and General Subutai rampaged through the south into the heart of Hungary. Tricked into an intense pursuit, the Hungarian king chased down these foreign invaders, all the way to the plains of Mohi.
The Battle of Mohi. So I played this one and it has a bug. And I didn't actually see any good fixes for it besides delete autosaves. I mean, that's the only thing that I really saw.
Batu Khan led his warriors across the plains, luring the
I don't know.
Hungarian king to
I
a
know
battle
about
site
halfway through
far
this.
from the safety
Well,
of the
it's not
city.
even halfway.
As the Hungarians broke away to regroup across the Sayo River, the Mongols prepared to strike. General Subutai would soon arrive to join Batu, having escorted the Mongol camp to the battle site. While the Khan waited for his general, the Mongol vanguard would probe across the bridge to the north. Across the bridge, the Mongol soldiers found themselves heavily outnumbered and beat a hasty retreat away from the ambush. This was not the first time Batu had been outnumbered. Drawing on past victories, he began to stage a coordinated attack.
Right here somewhere.
자, 미오닉 샷업화 희소. 자,
Arriving at the battle site, General Subutai quickly assessed the situation.
Okay, so last time I was doing this, it didn't have that countdown of 1450. So that's good.
The Mongols discovered a potential alternative river crossing, a broken bridge. The Mongols approached the Sayo River and discovered a shallow crossing.
So last time I prepared this bridge, and it didn't even give me the it gives me that. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Prepare an army to flank. Build up some.
남이가 하시 явуулах вэ?
Military siege workshop.
Би түүнийг удалгүй бариад дуусгасан.
Явган зэрэг бэлэг.
We're gonna build the two mangonels for sure.
Та юм хэмээн тушаах буй.
10 minutes, so. All right.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо.
Явган зэрэг бэлэг.
So we got 12 minutes until the attack, and we're trying to build up our army here.
Та юм хэмээн тушаах буй. Зүйтэй. Арваач тушаах юу хэрэггүй. Эрчүүдэ юунд үлбий вэ? Хөдөл.
You are team 1. With 25 people. Hopefully we can get a good amount going over here. I think with mangonels, we may need some knights
Ордод бэлэн боломгүй.
over on that side, so we're gonna try to save up and get some knights going here. At least like 5.
Явган цэрэг бэлэн. Ус бэлгийн хороо бэлэн. Тушаалыг дах хуя бэлэн. Та юун хэмээн тушаахгүй? Гол харваач тушаал юугааг.
Би үнийг Моhi хийх болов. Ажил хуя бэлэн.
Цуст тулаана бэлэн.
Okay, 10 minutes left.
Зүйтэй. Энд
Army's
ажил
looking
хэрэгтэй.
good.
Та юун тушаахыг хүсвэ?
Юу хийж эзлэхгүй?
Ордод бэлэн боломгүй.
At least one more knight on that left side.
Нааdur ажил өгнө.
Turn in that food faster. There we go. Okay, that's the last knight we'll need on that left side. I think we still got, yeah, I got 3 more. Ming die. I just need spearmen.
Чи юун хүсмөө? Таны тушаалыг хүлээмүү. Би юун хийх вэ? Тушаал сонсогдохгүй. Тушаалыг дагсуу. Чимээгүй тушаал өгч байгаагүй.
Still need more on that side.
Миний чад бэлэг. Танд хүчөөхөд эрсрэг хэрэг билээ.
Ажил хуя бэлэн. Би танд барьж өгсөө.
Надуур ажил өгнө.
Мах хэлбэг одмой.
Дуугартай байх нь сайн чанар.
All right, more of them.
Та юун тушаахыг хүсвэ? Энэ барилга олон зууныг илээх буй.
Уран барьсан баймгүй.
While Subutai rushed to ready his army, Batu was poised to make another attempt at taking the bridge.
Okay. I'm glad my glitches aren't causing any issues now, because it was making me mad earlier. It's making me very mad.
Би юун хийх вэ?
The knights are getting done.
도시아도 그지 마이 뭐이.
Барьсан байна. Энэ барилга олон зууныг элээхгүй.
야간 세력
Sure, you guys over here too. Horsemen, basically need the horsemen. Going to the left now. Any
다
Дуусчихгүй.
용 힘엔 도시아 뭐이.
Сайхан харагдмаа.
foot soldiers are going to the right. That's how I'm doing it right now.
야간 세력 매디. 비용 히 뭐이. 안 도쳐 흔내리 들이 그리고 이제.
5 minutes left. Our armies are looking good. I think our army
다 용 도시아의 구스모.
50 or so. 60.
하나 매디. 아, 뭐이. 제 용 구스모. Анхаарах туй тушаал сонс дайт хүмүү байна мó. Явах цаг боллоо.
That's
Ааш мордох буй. Надуур ажил үү. Ямар тушаал өгөхгүй. Миний чат бэлэг.
okay. Rest of them are going to be supports. Quite a few knights as supports too. So when this attack starts, I think this Batu Khan goes up the middle. We flank from the sides, and then we'll all gather up and attack something else. I don't know. If we
Чүтэ
attack
бид
something else.
тушаалаа.
38 over there.
Ама хат тушаал өгч баймгүй. Бидэнд тушаа муу.
Over there. All right. So we've waited forever trying to get this to start up.
Be young hick boy.
Why are you guys going hunting? There's sheep right there. Oh, they're still. Yeah, it's done.
You hitch it slick boy. 다 용 힘엔 도시락 보이.
Knocked it out. Sorry.
Batu Khan saw his opportunity and pushed across the bridge to meet the Hungarians head-on.
아만. 포션 좋아해 보이. 자, 텍스토. 비옥 동물 단소.
The Mongols took the bridge and held the open space, forcing the Hungarians into the trees and splitting them into several groups. Now the Mongols could drive the Hungarians back to their camp. One small space with nowhere to run. With the Hungarians pinned down, the Mongols closed in to destroy the last of their army. The Mongols laid waste to the Hungarian fort, sending their king and the last of his army fleeing for their lives. Once again, Batu Khan and General Subutai had outwitted and utterly destroyed their European enemies, striking terror into the heart of the West.
Alright.
After a stunning victory over the Hungarian king at the Battle of Mohi, the Mongols seemed unstoppable. But a year later, the great Khan Ogadei died. The Mongols pulled out of Europe and returned home. Over the next 20 years, 2 more great Khans ascended to the throne. Their conquests continued to expand the empire in the east. Then in 1260, the grandson of Genghis became the next great Khan. His name was Kublai Khan. He would rock the foundations of one of the medieval world's most advanced civilizations, China.
Domination.
This is Zhongdu. Remember today as Xanadu, it was once Kublai Khan's great northern capital. From here, he jealously eyed the wealth of southern China's Song dynasty. He wanted to take it and become emperor of all China. The Song dynasty had ruled over southern China for more than 300 years. And the country was prosperous and well-governed. Kublai Khan knew that the key to victory was capturing a strategic city lying far to the south of Zhongdu. It was called Xiangyang. Xiangyang was the gateway to the south and the heart of the Song dynasty's power. Controlling the Han River, a critical access route to cities further along the Yangtze. Capturing Xiangyang was Kublai Khan's only hope of becoming emperor of all China. The Mongol horde had to take the city at all costs.
The Song Fortress. Interesting. Let's do it.
Kublai Khan, not content with rule over his own lands, coveted the riches of the Song dynasty to the south. He ordered his army to the twin cities of Fancheng and Xiangyang, confident in his tried and tested tactics. Although Kublai's ultimate target was the fortress of Xiangyang, the Mongols would first have to control its sister city of Fancheng. The Mongols cleared the bridge of its guards and continued their advance on Fancheng.
Okay. It's crazy.
Эрчүүдээ зөрөгтэй давшихгүй. Тай жаангаа болсон. Ойхвата ордо. Өөртөө үлдүүрнэм. Битээсти хармуу. Автодмой.
The Mongols spotted a fortified Song camp, blocking the road to the twin cities. Seeing an opportunity to overwhelm the enemy camp, the Mongols called in their reinforcements. Together, the two detachments would strike the camp from both sides, pincering the Song. With the Song camp destroyed, the Mongols set in motion their plan to seize the twin cities. First, they would meet with an allied force at the gates of Fancheng. This assault force would attack the gates of Fancheng, while the Mongol vanguard would defend the siege weapons firing upon the cities.
You guys riding around like that for?
망발등이 없어.
I don't know what kind of walls they're gonna have. Well, I guess we have siege weapons, so.
The Mongols met with the Allied assault force at the gates of Fancheng. As the Allied force charged the gates, the Mongol vanguard moved to defend the siege weapons from Song attacks. Mongols approached, the Song burned the bridge to Xiangyang, preventing a direct assault on the fortress. The assault on Fancheng was met with a barrage of gunfire, forcing the Allied army to retreat. With the gates still unbroken and under guard, the Mongols switched strategies and called on a large group of reinforcements to bring in their mobile camp. The Mongols would besiege the mighty twin cities.
Таны тушаалыг хүлээн Mohi. Явган цэрэг бэлэг. Тушаал хүлээх үед бэлэг. Эрчүүдээ зөрөгтэй давчихгүй.
The Mongols rallied a force on the bridgehead. The Mongol strategy was to hold the city's bridges so that no Song forces could escape and no reinforcements could enter.
Тололдох цаг ирлээ. Өөрөлдөө үе төр. Эрчүүдээ танд хүчин зүтгэсэн.
All right.
Эрчүүдээ хөдөл.
Securing the second bridgehead, the Mongols were one step closer to blocking off all the escape routes.
буй. Хааш мордох.
Should have people over there in no time. Oh!
Та юун хэмээн тушаах буй.
About there.
Харуу буй гэдэг. Чи юун хүсвэ?
I think it's
Ирчүүдээ бич. Хатгалт хойд бий. Бат харваач. Хам хурдаараа. Бат харваачд яв. Бат харваач тушаал. Харваач та жиргэлэн нот. Хоёрт Баатар бүгд бэлэн хичээсэн.
The Mongols took up position on the last bridgehead. Seeing that the Mongols were attempting to block the city's escape routes, the Song began planning a counterattack.
Элеугэр явагдах буй. Ам. Ирчүүдээ бич. Ирчүүдээ бич. Харваач та тушаалыг биелүүл. Ордох цаг боллоо. Холдох цаг ирлээ. Тушаал бүлээг бэлэг. Тань Шандра болсон.
okay.
Ирчүүдээ бич.
The Song launched their
Somebody-
counterattack on the Mongols holding the bridgeheads. The Mongols had to hold the three bridgeheads against the Song attacks.
But
Алтмар бэлэн. Ирчүүдээ бич. Тань Шандра болсон. Холдох цаг ирлээ. Ирчүүдээ зөрөгтэй тавшихгүй. 도시락 부대 그 대중이 방발등이 없어. 거기 고맙다. 내 방발등이 없어. 야너스트.
Desperate to
That was
stop an all-out Mongol assault on
easy
their
enough.
walls, the Song destroyed the remaining bridges to the Twin Cities. Unable to advance, the fortress of Xiangyang remained locked to the Mongols. But with a siege established, the Khan's cause was not yet lost.
Victory.
The Twin Cities did not yield. The Mongols would need a new tactic to breach the Great Song Fortress. Rather than another costly head-on assault, they planned to cut off the cities by blocking the critical supply route at Lumen Shan.
Blockade. Lumen Shan. Okay. That's fun.
The Song defector, General Liu Zheng, advised Kublai Khan that the best strategy to take Xiangyang was to construct a blockade, completely cutting it off. Liu Zheng led the Mongol army to the trade route at Lumen Shan and set his plan in motion. The general's plan depended on recruiting local workers who could build defenses. The first step was to eliminate the Song garrison near the village of Lumen.
Shan 부대 그 대중 내 망발등이 없어. 부트르고스티. 한 장라원소.
The Mongol army tore through the Song garrison, and with these guardians removed, the people of Lumen gave their support to Liu Zheng and Kublai Khan. Controlling Lumen allowed Liu Zheng to employ Chinese tactics and equipment, including the construction of stone walls. He ordered the people to build walls to block the roads north, cutting off Xiangyang from the rest of the Song.
技艺高超，不容安歇。
村民就绪，等待工作中，我会听从您的命令。是，我已准备听从指令。 我会确保它建得很好，技艺高超，不容安歇。我这就建好这座建筑，一座需要建造的建筑。我会技艺高超，不容安歇。一座需要
The
建造
people
的
of Lumen
建筑。
reported that the village of Bohiko, located to the west, would also welcome Liu Zheng's arrival. If the general could get forces to Bohiko, it would add both an economic and military boost to his blockade.
我这就建好这座建筑，您需要我这就去做，我这就建好这座建筑。
大家听好，命令即将下达。
ارجوتا بنت هل وشنزو تكسو
村民就绪，等待工作中。知道了。我会确保它建得很好。好。一座需要建造的建筑。听我。我会确保它建得很好。知道了。我这就建好这座建筑。没问题。一座需要建造的建筑。
Stout walls now blocked off the first of the major routes to Xiangyang.
前往目的地，村民。
大家听好，我们要收到命令了。
Bohiko not only welcomed Liu Zheng's men, but members of the local militia even defected to the Mongol cause.
일주대 일단 장가 없어.水头不准穿梭。
我们正在等待指令，村民。我会确保它建得很好。明伯，我这就建好这座建筑。
Liu Zheng's vision was complete. The Mongols' great blockade now cut off the Song cities. However, the Song commanders would not leave Xiangyang to stand alone and sent forces to break through the Mongol barrier.
我们受到了敌人的攻击，村民动起来！
集中注意力，命令集好，大家出发。
Толон элчүүдээ зоригтой давшигдах вэ? Үүрэгтэй үл төртнөм. Тушаан хүлээгүй тэдэг. 安静下来，兄弟们，新指令。Өтөргүц. Бонгоч байна уу? Тололдох цаг ирлээ. Элчүүдээ бид би амбайлан явсан. Тушаан хүлээгүй тэдэг. Элчүүдээ бид
遇到麻烦了，我们正在遭受攻击。
장갑 일주대 및 우르테 우르트 Hoytmater Patagdhui. Hoytmata, Hoyta. Elçu içiz. Elçu almıyor.安静，士兵们，集中注意力，动起来！我们并非在地狱中行运。Тололдох цаг ирлээ.没问题，是有问题。Жирдэрсэг юу гэмээр жирэгдэн дан.
Song forces descended on Liu Zheng's men. The general needed to defend what he had taken from his former masters.
Prussian 부대 выдвинуть. 알스메티 부대부의 영수.
The Mongols maintained control of the Song trade route at Lumen Shan, cutting off Xiangyang from the south. Thanks to the insights of General Liu Zheng, Kublai Khan's plan to weaken the Great Song fortress was working. Crippled by the loss of their supply route, the twin cities of Xiangyang and Fangcheng were ready to fall. The Mongols' new long-range trebuchets would test the mighty walls of the Song fortress, and Kublai Khan would not stop the bombardment until he sat on the throne of all China. After years of resisting Kublai Khan's siege, Fancheng and Xiangyang still refused to submit to Mongol rule. To take the cities, Kublai Khan would harness the full power of his empire by enlisting an ally from the Ilkhanate of Persia.
I apologize for the last level. I didn't realize my mic was muted that entire time. But it's okay. I figured it out.
Ismail, a siege expert, would lead the Mongol army in the construction of the Hui Pao, an immensely powerful counterweight trebuchet. This new trebuchet, once constructed, could hurl boulders greater in size than any weapon before it. During the years-long siege, Kublai Khan had established lucrative trade routes with Chinese market towns who swore loyalty to him. Although these trade partners were vulnerable to Song attacks, they could deliver valuable resources to fund Ismail's efforts.
Use Ismail to extract. How do you do that? Ismail.
ажил хууя бэлэн.
我该做什么？
The Mongol commercial network could supply Ismail in stone so long as he had enough traders on the road.
Yes.
比不罗斯哈。
таны тушаалыг хүлээмгүй. Намайг хааш явуулах буй? Эрчүүдээ даруй тушаал өгмөй. Туршуул давхгүй яа бэлэн.
Is there right? Back here?
Туршуулууд тушаал авахгүй бэлэнхгүй.
Тушаалыг анхаарахгүй.
Үүрэг юугээ биелүүлмүй.
Эрчүүдээ бэл. Өтөр гүйцэтгэв.
Мориндоо туршуул таны тушаалыг хүлээмгүй.
Бэлгийг харвааргүй.
That's why. I'm sitting there trying to trade with scouts. Gosh dang it. Of course.
Зүйтэй энд ажил хэрэгтэй буй.
Удахгүй шаадэр рүү харваачлаа. Тушаалыг анхаарч хүлээ.
Ховдох цаг ирлээ. Танд хүчин зүтгэсэн.
Харваачны битцгээ.
Let's use Ishmael.
Тушаал буулгах цаг болбай.
Надуур ажил өгнө буй за.
Арчаан явна.
I don't know what that means, use Ishmael. I might have to Google that before I figure this one out. Where's the character of Ishmael? There he is. That makes more sense. I'm sitting here struggling just to figure out what I'm doing. I was reading the wrong thing.
Өслөлтийн хороо бэлэн. Чи юу хүсмөө? Ядалтын төлөө урагшаа.
With the counterweight trebuchet constructed, the Mongols could mount their assault on the twin cities. As Ismail's trebuchet had a far greater range than those of the Song defenders, the Mongols could attack from a safe distance.
That come from?
Drawn to the bombardment from the trebuchet, the Song soldiers left gaps elsewhere in their defense, which the Mongols could exploit.
Ирчүүдээ бит. Би амбайдаг явсан. Довтол. Хоёрдугаар бүгд өйтмедің. Жоғары бердім бай бой. Жа, оқта. 도샤득 달고야 배등. 금해구이 도샤득 수발모에 대기.
Oh, they're built.
With the bridge rebuilt, the doors to Fancheng were wide open. The Mongols swept into Fancheng, striking down any Song warriors in their path.
Kaboom, baby. What's the other thing we need to kill? All the defenders. There we go. Sacked it.
After years of holding out against the Mongols, the first of the twin cities finally fell to Kublai Khan's army. that now stood between Kublai Khan and the throne of China was the final stronghold of the Song, the city of Xiangyang. Using the immense range of the Great Trebuchet, Ismail aimed to lay waste to Xiangyang's great keep.
제매구이 도샤도 투에물 오자호 야우 자 빌베르소 알치스 도 오스피팅 허러 베이징 자 오스피팅 허러 베이징 다 좋은 도샤를 구스몰 자, 빌베르소! 걸어, 마리오가 있지. 테크닉 모르는 투이.
The hell? I'm so confused. They just got destroyed immediately. Do we need to attack from somewhere else?
다 남도가 야마로 투샤도 도구부터 해놓은 산천하다 아노세 두가 유희셰 멧모에
I'm so confused. What's up?
알치스 도스다 도샤들이제 도샤디 딱 호야 베징 테크닉 모르지가 쿠이 백지 하라소.
Is this it? Okay.
Ismail's counterweight trebuchet proved its might, shaking the earth and shattering the spirits of the song. The great keep of Xiangyang had fallen. With Xiangyang's gate undefended, the Mongols could now repair the connecting bridge to the Song stronghold.
말 분북서. 모독회 몇내 도샤들왜. 사브리 그다그 토이. 엘추데 엘. 엘추데 저리 터답시다 호이.
With the city in disarray, the Mongols were free to tear down the imperial palace. Mongol warriors flooded the streets of Xiangyang as the Song defenders rose to make a desperate last stand.
길이 도착이다. 전부
Can see the help.
걸어 도착한 고야 레드. 밴드가는 선발물. 아, 또다의 고야 레드. 소금을 백내 도착한 거야. 아이, 나 그것도 못 보여.
Get it. Just use it.
Xiangyang, the great bastion of the Song dynasty, had fallen. Kublai Khan had finished what his grandfather, Genghis Khan, had started. And now, he could establish his own great dynasty and sit on the throne of all China.
Right.
The Mongol army smashed through Xiangyang's defenses and captured the city. Kublai Khan then pursued the remnants of the Song dynasty across southern China. In 1279, at the Battle of Yamen, the Mongols destroyed the last defenders of the Song. Kublai Khan now ruled over all China, founding the Yuan dynasty. His royal court in Zhongdu welcomed scholars, traders, and religious leaders. The Mongols demonstrated civility and religious tolerance, but also brutality and violence, typifying the contradictions within the Mongol Empire. Since Genghis Khan first united the Mongolian tribes, they had made incredible advances in technology and trade. And they created indelible connections between East and West. At its height, almost 100 million people lived under Mongol rule, a quarter of the world's population. The Mongol Empire endured for less than 200 years, before fragmenting into smaller territories. But its legend continues to this day. Genghis Khan's mission was to unite the world into one empire. Yet he always returned to the Mongolian steppe, where the endless grasslands lay beneath the eternal sky. And from where he created one of the largest empires the world has ever known.
That's cool. Alright, that is it for the Mongol Empire. I'm going to be seeing about purchasing the Sultan's Ascend campaign so that we can have another one next week, and that will be it. I'm not going to be doing any of the challenges or anything like that. Skirmishes are, I'm not sure how they work. But we'll be looking at some other games, some more RTS games for recording Mainly stuff on Game Pass. There's quite a few on there right now. Looking forward to playing. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.